There are dragonflies covering quite everything. I haven't been able to do a thing today, not all morning, and now it's nearing late afternoon. I drank iced tea and sat on the summer porch watching them on the screen door. I felt as though I were waiting for a guest to arrive, sitting with a napkin wrapped around the bottom of my tall glass of iced tea, watching the door, as though any minute a caller would arrive, dressed in shades of white, who would eagerly accept a glass of iced tea and thank me with sincerity. I bathed this morning after I woke, and I arranged the few things that seemed to be in need of rearranging on the first floor. I really had very little appetite on account of the heat, and so there wasn't even any need to wash my breakfast plate. It really is terribly difficult to ignore the fact that simply everything is covered with dragonflies. Even the front room, with all of the windows, is too terribly hot. So the summer porch really is the only logical place for me today. If I watch the field of iridescent bodies that fill the long drive, there is the subtle illusion of a breeze. It is easy to imagine that a breeze blows across their shimmering bodies. I shiver at this illusion. I look about for my cardigan sweater and set my glass down, noticing how cold my fingers have become and rubbing them on my shoulders and arms. The willows hold pose, and Spanish moss seems to be nearly inanimate. I cannot imagine what has caused this or when it will end. Thus far, none of them have gotten into the house. I haven't found any. I secured all of the screens when I first discovered them. They were nearly the first thing I saw when I woke this morning. It was quite alarming. You can imagine that it would be quite alarming to find such a thing. But all of the screens were secured. I have latched the screen door on the porch as well. I cannot imagine why they are here. Why here? They aren't really so much of a problem. That is, as long as this doesn't go on for too long. But who can say about these things? I hadn't really any intention of going out today, but eventually I most certainly will need to. And it's a wonder that I haven't heard from anyone else. Of course, perhaps it's worse some places than in others. Perhaps this isn't the half of what may be going on in other places. One never knows until it's over. It's really not until it's over that one can count one's blessings and one's losses.